A man who murdered his girlfriend's mother in a brutal knife attack and attempted to kill his girlfriend has been jailed for life. Damien Homer, 51, carried out the attack on Wendy Francis and his partner Stacey Hill at the couple's home on Haresfield, close in Worcester, at about 20:30 GMT on 2nd March. Detectives described it as a horrific and brutal attack which caused lifelong trauma for those involved. Homer, of Haresfield, close in Worcester, previously admitted murder and attempted murder at Worcester Crown Court, where he was sentenced on Thursday and told he must serve a minimum of 20 years in prison. Mrs. Francis, 61, had gone to the house after being alerted by her daughter, who had seen Homer arming himself with a knife. Mrs. Francis arrived at the property at about 20:20, the court heard, and saw her daughter screaming and being attacked in the kitchen. Prosecutor Harpreet Sandhu KC told the court. Wendy Francis said, "Get off my daughter," and she placed her hands on the defendant's shoulders. Homer, who appeared to be possessed after an argument, beat both women repeatedly and then stabbed Mrs. Francis, the court was told. The former dairy manager, DJ and care worker sat with his head bowed throughout the hearing and frequently sobbed in the dock as family members described the killing as evil in victim impact statements read to Judge Rupert Mayo. Reading her victim impact statement to the court, Mrs. Hill said she would never, ever be the same, adding that she loved her mother beyond words. Mrs. Francis' husband Paul said the couple were considering buying a house abroad after his wife's recovery from cancer. The judge told Homer he had committed a most selfish and cruel act. The court heard his girlfriend had threatened to break up with him and he had accused her of infidelity. In a statement issued through West Mercia Police after Homer was jailed, the family said Mrs. Francis was one in a million with a heart of gold who put a smile on everyone's face. She would do anything for anyone, they said. She welcomed Damien Homer into the family with open arms, showing nothing but love, support and loyalty towards him, which makes all of this so much harder to comprehend. We will never come to terms with why this happened on the 2nd March, but what we do know is she will be loved and missed forever.